What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Yay! I'm live. I'm back. Well, it's not going to be a long live, although I always say that, who knows. But listen, I hope everybody is doing well out there. I hope this message is finding you guys well. I'm in a very special place today. Of course, I'm in Macon, Georgia, but I'm in a beautiful studio. You see this lighting? My lighting is looking good, the way I'm sitting, my set, all of that. I'm right here with my girl Taisha. Right here with Taisha in her studios, and we got a lot of good things going on. If y'all don't have a good girlfriend like Taisha, Lord have mercy on your soul. I feel very, privileged, and I feel grateful to have, a real sister friend that reflects who I am and makes me proud and has a lot of good things that they can bring into my life to help me fulfill my purpose. If y'all don't know Taisha X6, go over to her channel right now. She's always got good videos. This is a real, a solid sister that we know always has her head on straight. So y'all go to Taisha X6 right now and subscribe to her channel. Find her on YouTube, find her on IG, Facebook, all that good stuff. But yes, I'm here. Oh my goodness, what y'all saying? Yeah, Taisha is the sweetest. Yes, she is. What's up, Kendra? What's up, Stacy? Oh my God, Stacy, that's my birthday twin. Our birthday coming up. And speaking of which, y'all, this going into 40s. If y'all not following me on Instagram, or Facebook, please do so. Art Cathey or Ancestral Arranged Match. But I put up a post the other day, I was in all yellow and I was saying I'm going into my 40s feeling like a jazzy auntie. And I do. I feel like a good old jazzy auntie. Like, I got the fro back. I used to wear my fro wigs, for a while doing my Facebook lives. But yeah, it really fits me. It suits me. But a lot of people wanted to know about my hair. And I'm really kind of like to the point where I really don't care. It's like, if I had a blonde wig on, what would it matter? I've given enough game. I've talked enough Black consciousness and all this different type of stuff. It's like, it wouldn't matter either way. Because at this point, I understand that what we need to really do as Black people is get some goddamn therapy. You can be conscious all day and long and read all these books and stuff like that. But if you are out here and you don't have happiness, you don't have peace of mind, and you haven't dealt with your trauma, you're going to not fulfill your purpose. You're just not going to live the best life that you could really live. And I've seen that. So I've really been taking some time. I'm doing other things. Y'all see, I have getthefuckoutofamerica.com. This is a real travel network and a travel service that I have to help people go on group trips, to help you see the world. If you want to just travel with other like-minded Black people, this is what I have going on. But it's so many other things behind the scenes as far as building wealth that are just much more important. And I also think the biggest key to wealth is happiness, peace of mind, and family, because we talk about nation building. We talk about building these empires, but those empires, they start with the family first. So me focusing on family, me focusing on what's really important, the real part of consciousness, that's where I've been. That has been where I've been in my thought, in my life, and with everything. And I even made a post not too long ago that just kind of announced that I'm not considering myself conscious or B1 anymore. That's not what I consider myself. And I appreciate everything that I've learned, and I appreciate the people that I've met along that path. But I just wanted to kind of skim the surface and not really go into the depths of this full conversation. But I'm going to be doing a series talking about coming out of consciousness. You know how I talked about the church and I roast the church and all of that, but it's a awareness, a new awareness that I have coming out of the conscious community. And that doesn't mean that I'm throwing anybody under the bus and I'm mad or nothing like that. But it's just, I just realized, okay, I'm coming out of that. I'm in another place now. There is something more for me, okay, in another way that I want to express myself, and some other things that just take a little bit more priority in my life than what I may have been given in the past. Another thing, and I think being 40 or almost 40 gives you so much clarity. Something else I've been thinking about as I get older, and you should think about, is just the importance of family and your peace of mind. That's been very important for me as an almost 40 woman, myself. And I'm thinking what's really the importance. What am I going to think about on my deathbed? It's the quality of my relationships. It's the quality of my health. It's the quality of my relationship with my mom, my son, my children, all of those things. So that's really what I know is the most important. I just know it is. And so moving forward, I almost want to say I apologize to everybody that I've been hard on. Cause you gotta go through life and stuff like that. And I'm not, all apologetic and groveling or anything. Like I feel guilty, but I do want to say moving forward, you're gonna see a little bit different you're gonna see a different attitude, because I do know that we all trying to do the best we can with what we have. And I want to be more authentic with who I am. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very happy person, but I realize the content and the mindset, the dimension of thought I've been in, it's made me so angry. It's been my trauma. It's been the things that I've been dealing with, in my life I've been dealing with, and I've shown that to you. So anybody that's ever listened to me, that wanted some inspiration, I should have gave you inspiration, but I didn't. But moving forward, I will, because that's really who I am. Because so many of us are suffering. I understand depression, and I think that growing and getting older is getting wiser and seeing what you could do differently. I'm still gonna roast and stuff, but I my heart is changing, y'all. My heart is changing. I'm different. Like I know I was in the church, and I used to be like that, but then you get conscious, and then it's like, wait, what's the real purpose of this? Like, woo. When you look at people and you as humane as I am, you really realize how much you have in common with everybody. You know what I mean? Like with all Black people, especially. So it's like I think I owe everyone a little bit more patience, a little bit more grace. And I'm going to be a lot more responsible with my word moving forward and giving more of that love and light and sunshine. I want y'all to join me on my Facebook Live. I'm going to be doing a live music performance. I always used to do that on Facebook Lives before I got serious about YouTube, but I'm going to be doing just some music, some lip syncing and stuff like that, just for fun, inspiration, because it's about doing what makes you happy. I feel like I'd have been to the Vietnam War and had a huge awakening at this point, but that needed to be said. I do think that the people, and even though I don't have 1 million subscribers, the people that do subscribe, I am so grateful to you. And I appreciate the supporters that I've had. I appreciate the people that have been patient with me in my journey, my growth. I'm a person just like y'all, but this has been a whole journey for me. And I see the things that I've done. I see the rebrand, even with Get the Fuck Out of America. It's like I'm on, let's travel, have fun, meet up, build community. Let's build these developments and get real estate. And, like I'm on that. I personally could care less if you want to twerk and do everything you want to do, whatever, date who you want to date. Like, I get it. But for me and my household, and for me and my body, and embodying all of the anger and the hatred and resentment and the this, y'all, that's exhausting. That's very exhausting. That's very exhausting for me. What you say? Yeah, it is. Black Voltron Reloaded is 40s is growth, understanding, maturity. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, it's real. So, Taisha is going to be doing some live streaming with me too. You know what I mean? And what's fun is what brought me to this realization was my man, seeing myself go through relationships with really damn good men. And, I could pull them, but you can't keep them. Oh, we finna get real today. When you almost 40 and you somebody auntie, you can tell somebody some real shit. When you don't have your trauma together, what I would have told my 20-year-old self was get your daddy issues together, get your mama issues together, the way that you feel about your family, your childhood shit, that does come out, and it does affect your adult relationships. That edge you guys saw, that anger you saw, all that hurt when you a little girl that never saw her father. I never knew my father. When you have that type of trauma, it never leaves. And so I'm the angry girl that you saw from 2017 to 2019. Angry. Things in my life going on that I didn't really like. I was angry. And here it is. I have another damn good man, and I refuse to let my shit drive another damn good Black man away. And I really want y'all to get that. Like, if you 20, 30, it don't matter. I will tell you now, like, for me, take it from me. Take it from your old auntie. Driving away good Black men is very real. And that's why I've been very hard on Black women, because I'm really hard on myself, And I saw that anger that will push a good man away. Anger will push him away. You can be the prettiest woman in the world, the most talented, but you will keep going through it over. A baby ain't gonna keep him either. A ring ain't gonna keep him, because we can't ask him to stay in an environment where it's toxic. You don't even know what's wrong with you. You upset all the time. You got a little chip on your shoulder. You got an edge. And for some of you that are really lost, you really think it's him. You really think he doing something. It's these niggas and it's these men. No, it's like, it's really you that's fucked up. Check your daddy issues, your mommy issues. Check the trauma. Just see what trauma you've dealt with. And we are the most traumatized people and the most, like the most scared of therapy, the people that need therapy the most. That has been my aha moment. If I could have talked to my 20-year-old self, I would have told her, get your ass in therapy immediately. All of that, you not being raised with your dad, yes, it did. Yes, it did have an effect on you. No, you did not turn out better. And it don't matter how fine you are and how fat your ass is. Y'all better see how this ass is fat. Now, see, y'all know I'm a fool. A fat ass and a little waist still won't keep them. You know, and I didn't know what the fuck. So, yeah, I'm like, you know what? I love the pro-black thing, because, yes, I am. But I do realize, too, just like James Baldwin said, you know, being a black man in this country is almost kind of like being in a constant state of rage. That stuck with me. James Baldwin's a Leo, too. Shout out to the Leos, Animal Print. Y'all very honest. You got to be in a constant state of rage. I was in a constant state of rage. Sometimes, as the word of God said, with more wisdom comes more sorrow. Y'all like, oh, shit, she coming out of consciousness. Is she going Christian again? No. I just understand the allegorical symbolism with the Bible is principles. With more wisdom comes more sorrow. And that's where a lot of us B1 country people are. See, we so full of wisdom, we know what happened to us, the this, the that. We filled up with nothing but sorrow. And that's what I was given. When you so conscious of a thing, you begin to only see that thing. It's just like the law of attraction. You get the car, you have a red car, and now you just start seeing that red car everywhere. And it just becomes to create your whole world. And then when I started running into my conscious people out here, I realized a lot of us are fucked up in the head. A lot of us are off kilt. We're misguided. So we done woke all the way up, but now we can't even get our teeth fixed. Now we can't even get some regular employment for ourselves. Now we can't have regular conversations. Now you can't even have like some regular game to get laid. You so conscious, but you a little bit weird and awkward, and you don't know what you look like. You lack self-awareness. Just like with the Christians. You so holy and you hucking in the bucket and shouting, but you can't get your ass up and run in Jesus' name. Same here. We so conscious, but when we start talking about shit, we just talking about it. See, it's different when you talk to people that actually are buying land and they don't know nothing about hidden colors and B1 and none of this shit. My man don't know about none of this shit. I'm more impressed with the black people who got peace. That's what I want. So we done got all this consciousness and we don't have no peace or no joy. Where's the joy? Because what I'm not going to do is keep focusing on what I don't like. Sisters, what I would like to do more of is talk about cool shit about how all black women look good in the fro because we so motherfucking beautiful. Look at us. I ain't never seen no black woman look bad in the fro. Look at this shit. Instead of talking about all the wigs and y'all lace wigs. I used to wear lace wigs too. Bitch, this a wig. Fuck. I mean, damn. Can we let this shit go a little bit? So I said all that to say this. Y'all gonna see a whole nother different side of art. You know, like, I'm tired of it. I'm ready to be happy. And I realized a certain state of consciousness and focused on one thing, and you're always in a state of war. I've said it. We're at war. We're at war. We're at war. Well, a person at war can never really have peace, can they? And here it is, this beautiful woman, and I'm running the men and about to write them off if they ain't seen Hidden Colors. Girl, time out. Like, and I'm about to miss this good-ass black man that got his shit together. What would you do? Would you take a B1 brother that just seen Hidden Colors 1804, studied Ray Hagen, you know what I mean? Baruch, you know what I mean? Everybody you can study, Francis Cress Welsing all the way down to, Dick Gregory, or take this one dude that's got a nice, business. He's doing well. He don't know nothing about Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1804, but he's got peace. He ain't no coon. He's in love with his family. He don't know about what I've read, but all he know is he likes me, and he's got a great business, and he may be buying land and buying houses. He don't know nothing about Claude Anderson, but he's buying the land. So what's more important? That's where I'm at with this shit right now, y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about. I know that's right. The one thing every man from his woman wants is peace. Korean, baby, I'm almost 40 years old, and I used to have resentment for that statement. But see, I thought I could bring a man peace, but I wasn't. How can you when you ain't got none? You ain't had therapy. You ain't dealt with your trauma, your daddy issues. You don't even want to accept you got trauma. I'm going to get this man peace. Because I done seen the ancestors give me jackpot after jack. So y'all done been through some black men that ain't been shit. I've been through black men that were the shit. Okay? So I ain't got no goddamn excuses. It feels worse when you attract the best of the best and they try. Y'all listen. Black men are the most patient. I'm so sorry to mess it up. Black men are so patient. They are so patient. I've had the ones so patient with me. They are being so patient. They've been as patient as they can with us right now. But that's another story and another video for another day. But they're as patient as they were with me, even my child's father. And thankfully, I've stayed cool with all my exes. Me and my exes could be in the same room right now. Child's father, my ex, and my current man. We could all be cool. Because they saw this beautiful, talented woman. They tried their damnedest, but they weren't finna just let me just, you know what I mean, destroy their peace. They tried as long as they could. And it wouldn't last over a year. Y'all got them little year itch cycles too. Pussy be good, pretty as hell, but can't keep them. And here it was, I can give you the game on how to pull them, but to keep them, that peace, not getting therapy, not dealing with trauma, that type of stuff, you don't have to listen to me, baby. I'm almost 40 years old. That auntie status is real. We keep throwing that in y'all face. I'm almost 40 years old, baby. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm going to keep saying that, but it's like I done got to this state because I know right before 40, you get a lot of big aha moments, and it's a milestone, rite of passage, too, that you cross into from 39 to 40, 49 to 50, and even at your angel number periods. But this 39 to 40 has really given me so much clarity. It's opened things up for me. And I do not mind telling people I'm sorry. I apologize because when you felt a little weak that day, you probably turned on my channel and I bashed you. I made you feel a little bit insecure. I made a lot of overweight women feel like they weren't worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel that it's a different way that I know I can do things. And it just like makes me tear up a little bit because wow, because it's a lot of y'all that's been real patient with me out here and just hoping that I get it. If y'all get this and y'all been waiting on your niece, your auntie to get it and your sweet sister to get it, and I have, send me an email, artcathey@gmail.com, and be like, glad to see you, just in the subject. Because I know a lot of people, have tried to support me and wanted to get close to me, and I was real mean. And that's what trauma does to you, and being in a constant state of rage, when you're hurting and you're afraid, and it's not disregarding the state of things, but you move through things different. And I saw the powerful men in my life and how they move, and they don't move like a lot of this conscious shit. The powerful people that's really got it going on, and that are where they are is where I want to be. They ain't talking this shit. They not. They just not talking this shit. So yeah, I had a moment of reckoning and awareness and awakening. I'm just tired of bullying. I'm tired of being a mean girl. I will roast, but it'll be a little different. It'll be a little different this time. Yeah. What'd you say? Yeah, she said, I can't believe you're here. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. My own man said he had to unsubscribe. Yeah, from me. And I ain't even have to ask him why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate that because I realize we're not, Yeah, nobody's perfect, but I realize we need to be a lot more patient and compassionate with each other. So yeah, that's a real apology because I'm the exact same person as you. You know, I'm a black person and we've dealt with so much trauma. And I can't talk about feminine grace and all of this stuff and violate the first rule. You know, we're supposed to heal you. We're supposed to heal you and we're supposed to be soft. We're supposed to be your soft place to fall. And I haven't been in that place. You know, hurting people hurt people. And when you hurting, you know, I use my platform to hurt people because I was hurting. And I can only imagine what that's like to look at yourself if you got weight to lose after listening to what I've said and to come away feeling like you're not good enough. Like I've just felt like that. And it don't matter if mine wasn't with weight or if it was. I just know what it feels like not to feel worthy. And you're going somewhere hoping somebody's going to lift you up because that's really what all we're looking for. And you don't get it, you know. And I definitely want to apologize for that. I definitely do. And I have not been as grateful as I should be with the opportunities and the gifts that I've been given and the support I've been given. Fuck, I'm about to fuck my makeup. Yeah, that's the real awakening for real. For real. Yes, therapy will save your life. Thank you for that forgiveness. Because y'all, life is filled with swift transition. It really is, as the song says. But it's like, man, this shit was what is really important. I don't have to get on no deathbed, and I don't have to lose nobody else to know what's what I've learned and what I need to say, what needs to be said. I mean, it's a trip to think that there's some people that felt like they didn't want to meet me because they felt like I would be mean. And you know, I understand that. So you have to. Another part about being grown is you have to take accountability. You have to take accountability. Oh, I just love you. That's when you really got a friend. God dog it. Oh, uh, you got to take accountability. You know what I'm saying for what you have done. Thank you. Live for her. Oh my God. If you a black woman and got you a Taisha in your life, honey, get you a Taisha Essex in your life, child. Please hurry. But yes, that's why I said she was down to time. Yes, she was, honey. Oh my God. And even when it comes to my relationships, like I realized like I wasn't letting people in. Like all these awarenesses came from black men, like to be a mom. It was a brother I met online one time. He was like, wait, you don't want to be a mother? Why you don't want to be in your most, strong God-like state, queen? When you pregnant, you in your most strong power. I ain't changed my whole worldview about being pregnant and why I didn't want to be a pregnant woman. It was because it was a fear state. I was making that decision out of a state of fear and not out of a place of love. And I was like, wow, Pisces dude blew my mind. Then it's like all these other brothers just started blowing my mind and just dropping some shit. And I had another brother that I dated in 2013. Shout out to you, Reggie. That was a guy that invested in my business, and I've talked about him before, my Gemini. And when he dropped me off to therapy, inpatient therapy, because I was going through depression, I had to get dropped off at actual rehab for it. He said, you're going to thank me for this. But he said, once you get past all your issues, you will be the most powerful woman in the world. And I mean, more powerful than Oprah. He said that. And he saw I had issues. I didn't know what the fuck it was. People have even said, oh, you're angry. Now I get it. The anger is really sadness. And it's been this angry girl that was just angry that she didn't know her dad. Looking for a dad. Mad at my mom. I've had to deal with my resentment for my mother for not having a father in my life and seeing how that's fucked up my life. Not having the love from your family. It will fuck up your life. Not being able to give your child that family with the man as the head. Like I see like the real weapon. I really get it. And now I see the other weapon is tearing each other down. Boy, I thought y'all was full of shit when y'all would say that to me. You're tearing each other. All right, I'm gonna give you that one. You right. You right. And that's not how I need to use my gift. I got so many more gifts in me to make people laugh, to make people smile. And I want to give my energy to that so much more because people have loved me. And he told me, he also told me, he said, damn, Art, because it was 2013. I was on social media, Facebook, just being a big bitch, a bigger bitch than I even was now. But he was like, yeah, Art, people love you, but you don't love them back. And he saw I had an issue with opening up to people in my private life. Like it was hard for me to make friends, and things like that. The relationship I had with my mom being strained and my family being strained, really taking a toll on my relationships and how I maintain them. Even with Taisha, when you get it's like having a woman in your life and she's been so damaged. And when you get a good man, you don't know how to let him in. I've had to deal with that with good girlfriends come show up for me. And I had to just say, fuck it. Open your heart to them. You know what I mean? Like, I was afraid. I didn't feel like I could trust nobody. Y'all, I feel like this is the best live I've ever done. I did a lot of therapy. And I don't want to say the actual program I use. If you send me an email, I'll be more than happy to share it with you. But it's popular, it's nationwide, and a lot of big corporations, one of the top corporations have their employees take it, and I see why. It's not cheap, but it's well worth it. And I did it right before I went to Gambia. I know you probably can't tell, but I do remember a lot of what I learned, and that's where I'm here today. I can see, with the training that I got and the training that I continue to get. One place you can definitely go is to chiefmontana.com. That's what really helped me get, things settled with what was going on with me. That was the first thing to figure out what the fuck, But anyway, I'm not trying to be preachy today. I actually just want to be here with gratitude and tell you guys, like, listen, like what I'm coming to think about with coming out of consciousness and the things that I'm starting to, give my energy to, it's going to be a lot different. Y'all, my man is not B1, and I am so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. He is one of the most powerful, peaceful men I know. I'm serious. Like that's real shit. And I appreciate the fact that he celebrates Christmas. I'm gonna celebrate that motherfucker with him. Like, I'm gonna be like, Silent Night, oh, jingle bells, all that shit. Like, y'all don't come on my Facebook with that shit. I can't believe, fuck that. Cause you doing Kwanzaa and still got nowhere to stay. So what the fuck? You may as well put up a goddamn tree. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's go bigger with this thing, okay? I'm on some tolerance shit, basically. This is what real tolerance, compassion, and grace really means. That's what it really means. You give people grace. Give people grace where they are. Because we all are somewhere. But what I know we all want the same fucking thing. You want to be at peace. You want to be happy. You want to enjoy your food when you eat it. You want your children to be safe. You want to be safe. We have the same fucking emotion. So we want the same thing. So all the other stuff in between, I don't care about. I really don't. It's so exhausting. I almost lost my life trying to be loyal to some shit that kept me in a state of rage. And so this is my real consciousness. I'm just playing. That would have been so fucking lit. Oh God, if I had just left. Oh my goodness. Okay, what y'all saying? Yes, sis. Yes. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. I guess I can use this motherfucker, huh? Who's saying Ronaldo? Oh, I guess he's blocked. Thank you. But you see, our wisdom with the voice. That's real sweet. That's really sweet. Yeah, I know. Staying present with you, man. All right. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay with him for sure. I mean, cause for one, I'm not gonna fuck it up. I can't say, oh, these niggas ain't shit. I could never say that. It was always my shit that ran them away. That's why I've been able to say, oh no, it's a lot of great black men out here. I just wish sisters would be honest with the shit that we bring in that's very toxic and unhealthy and pushing these damn good brothers away. I don't know what type of caliber of brothers that you have attracted. I know I have attracted kings, okay? And my trauma will run away a king. It don't matter. If a king don't have peace, baby, he can't be there with you. baby or not. Don't matter. Don't matter. I learned that from my child's father, and it's like, thank God we're still good friends to this day, and thank God that I've been able to learn a lot from him. Thank God I can work with him. And that's something else. If I could tell my 20-year-old self anything, or a 20-year-old sister, because I've actually always done this, but I would say this has been my saving grace to all my relationships. Make sure your relationship is productive. Do an actual business with your man. Be passionate with something and build something with him. See, now we on our 40s and 50s and 60s, and we talking about building. No, you actually should. You really should be building something with your man, because when you break up, you still have a sense of practicality. You've worked together. You've done something. You've built something together. You've gotten to see each other's skill sets. I don't know. A lot of people may not get that. That's okay. And some people don't even have some skill sets. But I'm just an entrepreneur, so that's been a good piece of advice for me. Build something with them. And you know what? We all need to be entrepreneurs right now with the state of the world. But I think you get my point. I'm going to be a lot more patient with you guys. And I will say, listen, thank you for being patient with me. And I realize what my attitude, my anger has done, how it's pushed very important people away, and how it can ruin what I want, ruin opportunities. I could, the people that I want to come to me and that need me, I can be pushing y'all away. So the same with relationships is the same everywhere, okay? But anyway, yeah, I'm on some travel with your boo, travel with your friends, find some friends, build a community, and that's what Get the Fuck Out of America represents. It is something that Brandon and I, we both thought of. He came up with the phrase. He said one day, he was like, yeah, man, it's time we just gonna get the fuck out of America. And I said, oh my God, babe, that's it. And that's how we came up with it, because I was already doing this. I'm already a travel, person, former flight attendant. As he said, babe, you ain't no ex-flight attendant, you're a retired flight attendant. You know what I'm saying? So yes, come over here, let them see your face. See the man face that helped me. This beautiful man. Don't he look like Boris Kojo, baby cousin, y'all? Come down. You look like a little. Oh, there you go. Look at that. I'm going to tell you right now, I know starting over is crazy, especially when you got a baby in tow, but this is proof that it can be better second time around, third time around. But I'm not going to fuck this up. You've seen a big change in me, haven't you?
Yeah.
When you first met me, you said I was a little angry, huh?
Oh, yeah, you had a little fire.
A little fire. He calls it a little fire. A little fire. I had fire. Water. And he's water. And shout out to the Scorpios. I talked about y'all. I did y'all so wrong. I drug Scorpios, okay? I think God knew, that I needed to just go through some bullshit, and I would get the most patient sign of all, which is Scorpios. And I can also say you need to look at your full natal chart, too, to gauge compatibility, because I was just writing off Scorpios. Like, your Scorpio, get the fuck out of here. And I had that on my dating profile until some said, take that off your dating profile. And literally like the next day or that week, I met him, and I was so glad I took that off my dating profile. But it's like, we're wrong a lot. We're so wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong about a lot of stuff, thinking that I was going to be turned off if you ain't see all the hidden colors. I really was like, I need to get him a DVD set. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. My pussy can get wet if he ain't. This is shit that I really, girl, life will prove you wrong. Girl, go get your man. Let your ancestors bring your man into your life. And look at that natal chart a lot deeper. You know what I'm saying? But get rid of your issues, your trauma that you hold, and it'll push good ass men like this way. I was like, I was finna be like, he eat pussy too good for me to fuck this up. Go on ahead, Brandon. Now he embarrassed. But listen, I knew it took some motivation for me to get my shit together. Honey, I was like, I'm not finna fuck this up. I'm not fixing to fuck this up. No. Whatever your motivation is, honey. No. Nope. So yes, honey, because I'll be one sick bitch sitting up like, oh Lord, I done left a Lord, another done left. Oh Jesus, I'd have to get my wound cleansed all over again. No, honey. Girl, motivation is real, honey. But listen, guys, that is from my heart. That's some real shit. And I said to myself, like, like seriously, like I'm not gonna mess this up. We ain't taking shit out no video. We're not taking a goddamn, and that's not the Scorpios. They are very private. I ain't doing it, but I eat pussy real good. I ain't telling them the best you ever had. Okay, girl. Can't nobody take no shit out no live. She's talking about she can't. We leaving that Scorpio. Shout out to y'all, baby. We know that y'all the sex guys. I had slept. I had thought y'all sex was overrated like the last Busta Rhyme album. That's what I had said. That's what I used to say. Okay. Yeah, my nephew. My nephew, her son, a Scorpio. She said, I don't want to hear about all that. Well, we sorry, honey, okay? But girl, the grown Scorpios, listen. Honey, I had slept and I didn't even know, honey. I just did it. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry, baby. We should have never been sleeping on y'all. Now I get it. I had gave it all to the Pisces and the Cancers for the best sex and all this stuff. Scorpio was just sitting back there like, all right, talk your shit. They don't give a damn about what you say because they know in the end they're gonna win. But yes, this Scorpio, no, I ain't letting this go, baby. I be sick. God damn it, like, oh Lord, I need a move clear, Jesus. I can't imagine with somebody else. You know how y'all be going through it. No, it don't take third time's the charm. We good right here. And ain't nobody got time to have a baby in tow. Some of y'all got 1, 2, 3 babies in tow. I don't know what it is, but I do know the ancestors can work with anybody. So fuck me, Kevin Samuels, what everybody's saying. And that's another thing. Fuck with all this shit. Because when you work with your ancestors, girl, they'll bring you somebody. They will bring you somebody you get on your purpose, honey. They will bring you the person that's helping you fulfill your purpose. That is the real love and dating advice I can give you right now. Because it's getting real convoluted out here. And a lot more of you need to have faith and inspiration and hope that love is real. It's out here. And I know I need to say that and bring something into this space and offer that to this conversation. Forget what everybody else talking about, baby. Get with your ancestors, sweetheart. Get with a therapist. Get rid of your trauma. Yes, image consulting is real. Yes, putting your best foot forward is real, honey. Absolutely. However, you can be a beautiful woman, as I know a whole bunch of beautiful, you be conscious as all fuck, okay? And single as fuck. And unhappy. And ain't nobody in your damn house when something fall. It's going to be you and your homegirl with her bundles in her hand trying to go to the door and protect yourself. No, listen. All of this shit, if you think about it too hard, it will keep you single. And all of that consciousness, if you keep dwelling in and thinking about it and coming at it the wrong way and not focusing on what's really important, which is actually building family, empire, and getting peace, you're going to be looking crazy as hell. And I'm glad I woke up. I woke up. Y'all feel free to tell me Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that shit. All of it. Because I'm tolerating everybody at whatever stage you in, because I know that we are all the same. So with that, I don't think I'm missing anything. What did you say? I have just today I received a message, wrote it all down. That's good. Virgos do their thing. That's my child father, Virgo. Yes. Oh wow. Shout out to Honduras. We're gonna be there. Y'all go to getthefuckoutofamerica.com. Y'all know I'm gonna push my shit, honey. Because we really are excited about that. The members that have signed up, thank you. We have a Zoom call that we're going to be doing on a regular basis twice a month so that you guys can connect with other people, the private Facebook group. But when you become a member of Get the Fuck Out of America, it's like it hooks you up with other resources on how you can really network when you get over there, where you're going to stay, the property you can have. You can do Airbnb. So your whole experience, it can be seamless. It can be a lot better than, a lot of people that may not have that. So traveling overseas, a lot of people, family and friends ain't ready to travel and you need other people to travel with. That's very real. So that's a ministry for me. I know getting out, seeing the world and just connecting with other people is a big deal and it's beautiful. That's what I want to do more. I've done that in the singles event space from 2012 to 2013, doing a whole bunch of events on the Atlanta circuit and doing the women empowerment events, the hair and makeup events I did at the beauty supply stores, and the wine parties I started with. I started with doing wine parties out of my apartment complex clubhouse just to get my feet wet. I was one of my first businesses, but what I realized is I like bringing people together. And I can throw a damn good party because I know how to make you connect, because a lot of people are socially awkward. You don't know how to connect. So that's why I did like making those icebreaker games if you come to my singles events in the past and get to know people on a more meaningful level. So I like being back in that space, because when you dead and gone, it's going to be the reflection of the relationships you've had. It's the reflection of the health that you had with the things that you did not do and the places you did not go. Okay. So I want to leave you guys with that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's this COVID shit, this vaccine. And let's talk about the vax and unvax. Lord, Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cause I know I got people in my family close to me that's been vaxxed. So what I'm gonna do? Just treat them like shit now? No. I think we can find some room for tolerance for everybody. So when I was bored, I used to post old videos. A lot of my videos right now, old videos from 2017, 18, 19, all that cussing and fussing. Baby, those are old videos, sweetheart. Those are old videos. And I'm just a different art. I got a Pisces moon too, and I'm sad. So we do extreme changes, baby. We can be vegan or barbecue fucking ribs. And matter of fact, eat whatever the fuck you want to eat around me, because I'm definitely not the type that'll judge you. That's another real truth about me. I don't care. Like, do your thing, because I detox. If I eat me a bag of Funyuns and shit like that, I'm gonna detox that shit out my body. I believe in balance. So everybody, that is me. Want to update you guys. I'm coming out of consciousness. This is a new series that I want to do with Taisha, because it's like, wow, we came out to church, we got conscious. Oh, honey, I'm coming out of that. Out. You don't have to say be one to me. I'm cool on that. I am cool on all that other stuff. Be on code. That's fine. All that is fine. I can't live in that no more. I can't live in it. God damn. I gave that shit 4 years. I gave y'all 4 years, and I realized you will be angry, ragged mouth, no money, still talking about the land you want to get, while we over here getting all that shit, getting our teeth fixed, and got love in our life. Be one conscious people. Be one conscious people. If you too socially awkward to get a date, I'm gonna need you to put down Francis Cress Wilson and get your ass to the barbershop and get some game and look good enough for a chick to want to fuck with you. We need to get some balance with this shit. You see what I'm saying? Be one sisters. Be one sisters. You can read all the damn Hidden Colors books all you want to, but if you don't get your fucking ass in that gym and take care of your body, you're gonna have fibroids and be taken out just like the oppressors want you to be taken out. So what's the point? Get your shit together, be happy, and it is somebody for everybody if you get in line for it. All these people tell high value this, high quality this. I've been talking about high quality, but baby, let me tell you, wash all that shit away. Because your ancestors laughing at all of that. They like, what? Why don't you just get your trauma together? Find out what you're here to do. Find your purpose. And we got this person making people mad every week. I listened to that show one time. I said, well, fuck. If I was a single woman with a child, I would feel like I ain't got no goddamn hope. You've probably listened to me and said, well, shit. If I ain't like this, I've done, we need to come up out of that. I watched a documentary today on Netflix. It was the story of Walter Mercado. He was a famous astrologer. It touched me. I've been watching. I love documentaries. It really touched me because as an astrologer, and I'm like an astrologer in my own right. As an astrologer, his whole message, and this is not profound, so don't get ready for nothing profound. It was just about love and peace. He never said anything negative. And I saw how he was loved unto his death. People cherished him. He talked about the zodiac, and Gemini and Scorpio and da-da-da. I said, wow, I wonder what it would be like if I could just tell the people all the good things about him. Because this is what I know about the zodiac. It's about seeing all the good and the ways that you can work with the not so good and the challenging. And I'm like, damn, so when I do my readings with people, no wonder they feel so good after they talk to me. That's the truth of who I am. It's to build you up and tell you how you so fucking amazing. If I say, oh my God, you're the master number Scorpio 11. You represent death and rebirth. We can blow all of this shit up right now, but who is the one still standing? It's you. You represent Armageddon. You represent loyalty. You represent the healer. That's a different reading than just coming in a different situation and you feel like somebody beat you up. And that's what they get on the phone with me. And it's a lot different than what people can imagine. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be an enigma and this mystique person. It's not going to be a mystery to know my heart and how kind and how sweet I am. I think that being responsible for my word and being responsible and evolving as I'm supposed to do, I think at this stage of my evolution, what I want to do is just be the real queen mother and just use my real powers of femininity to heal. And one thing about healing is to admit you're wrong. I love to admit when I'm wrong, but I've been too hurt. And thank God I've allowed my heart to be worked on with this beautiful Black man and seeing other people in their life and seeing, wow, I want my life like that. I want happiness and peace and love. And I think one of the last things, and I'm going to close with this, what woke me up, I was having an argument and a disagreement with my man. And he said, well, you know what? I'm not B1. He said, I'm happy, I'm at peace, and I'm prosperous. He said, so no, I'm not B1. Baby, when I tell you, if that wasn't a read, I don't need to be B1. Just I'm at peace. How about that? Are you at peace? You got somebody? Because the B1 people themselves trying to be single than a motherfucker, sitting off in their house somewhere, don't want to be seen, don't want to go nowhere. You wouldn't even know them if you walk by them, but these are the very people in your ear, in your face, making you feel like a certain way. No, we finna break this fourth wall. We finna come behind the veil, because at the end of the day, who you with? Who loving you? Because if I'm sitting up here talking about all of this stuff and giving you all the game, I better have somebody at home loving me. Well, I've been able to get behind that curtain and to see. Just like if you're a person that's been a churchy person and all this type of stuff, you get to see what damn the pastor at the strip club too. The pastor doing this. The pastor ain't even got it together. So then it make you start thinking about stuff differently. And so that's been my awakening and stuff like this. My sister's so good. She put my book right here. This represents the first stage of my awakening for sure. And I probably will need to write another book, but this is very good. This will give you everything for how we got sick. It talks about, Christianity, the origins. It tells you how to connect with your ancestors, how to really cleanse your womb on a spiritual level and a physical level. But it's good. I can see that I was a different person when I wrote this. I was a completely different person. And the videos, I appreciate them because it represents a period of my life that I needed this. I was like, whoa. And so now that I'm here, it's almost like Miles Davis used to say, you learn all this stuff, you learn all the theory, you learn all the jazz and all the notes. He said, when you learn all of that, you have to still go out on that stage and play. He said, forget all of that. You got to forget all of that and go out on the stage and play. Forget all of this. Definitely get my book because it's good. Forget all of this. Forget all the... Honey, what good is it if you're not a pleasure to be around? If you running every good man away from you, if you have no peace of mind, what good is consciousness? If your third eye can't wake you up to some damn peace, close that motherfucker back up. And with that, I am up out of here. I will see y'all later. Go to getthefuckoutofamerica.com. All right, we're going to Honduras, we're going to Mexico, we're going to Ghana. If you appreciated this, you can send me a cash app, $ Art Cathey in this mug. But you'll see a different person. And again, thank you for being patient with me. If you've tried to give me a compliment, try to support me, but my energy was a little bit too negative and a little bit too this and that. Even my own man said he unsubscribed from me at one time, you know what I mean? So I get that. And I'll take that. And I take that with a lot of, with a lot of grace. And I take it with a lot of pride because I know that's what comes with ages, with wisdom. So yes, again, if it don't give you wisdom, if your third eye and conscience don't give you wisdom and wake you up to that, you may as well close that motherfucker right back up. And I will talk to you later.